What's up, Gator Nation? How you doing today? Today we're going to go ahead and cover breaking news. Breaking news is the fact that the Gators just landed 3 big commitments over the weekend. Let me go ahead and read to you the articles, and then I'll go ahead and give you some more information on where the 2026 class ranks in terms of on 3 and 24/7 sports. First, this was written by Keith Napier from On 3. Florida lands a 4-star wide receiver commitment. Marquise Daniels commits to Florida. From the moment the Florida Gators extended an offer last year, 4-star wide receiver Marquise Daniels of Tuskegee, Alabama, Booker T. Washington was intrigued, thanks in large part to a family connection to the UF staff. The link opened the door, and Florida spent the next year making a strong, consistent push. On Saturday, during his official visit to Gainesville, Daniel rewarded the Gators' persistence by committing to Florida over Auburn. I like the coaches, the culture, the vibe, and the players' relationship they got with the coaches, Daniel recently told Gators Online. For Florida, which has been surging on the recruiting trail, Daniel's pledge is another major addition. The 6'5", 187-pound wide receiver is ranked as the number 24 receiver and number 62 overall prospect in the On3 industry rankings. Last season, he recorded 38 receptions for 757 yards, a 19.9 yard average, and 12 touchdowns. In total, his high school career includes 82 catches for 1,579 yards and 26 touchdowns. At Booker T. Washington, Daniel has broken receiving records previously held by Chad Lucas, a former Alabama State standout, and went on to play in the NFL. Now a quality control staffer at Florida played a significant role in Daniel's recruitment. Him and my mom went to school with each other, Daniel said. He talks to her a lot. It was Lucas who delivered Daniel's Florida offer last spring during the visit to Gainesville for the 2024 Orange and Blue game. He's a good person, Daniel said at the time. He says good things about the Gators. I felt great to get the offer, but I've got to keep working on my stuff, he told me, to stay focused and I might be there one day. We talked, and he told me to make sure I get faster, to work on my speed. Unfortunately, the decision came down to Florida and Auburn, just 21 miles from Daniel's hometown. He took the official visit with the Tigers last weekend, but it was the Gators who won out. There you go, Keith Napier from On 3. Now, the other commitment is 4-star running back Carson Baker. Carson visited the prior week and he came back-to-back weeks. Over the past several weeks, Florida has surged as the number 1 option for Fairburn, Georgia, Lancaster Hughes running back Carson Baker. That led to several On3 recruiting prediction machine picks. Now the 4-star prospect has announced his commitment to Billy Napier and the Gators. He's currently in Gainesville for another close-up look at the program after taking an official visit on May 16th. The SEC program beat out Texas, Florida State, Clemson, Ohio State, and others for his services. A former teammate of Florida offensive lineman Travis Tice, Baker checks in as the number 10 running back and number 135 overall prospect on on 300 rankings. The things I've seen, it's just a great place to be, and they have unlimited things. Baker told Gators Online after his official visit. You can get what you need, and you can get developed, and be a great person on and off the field. Jabbar Jaluk played a major role in landing Carson Baker. Another reason behind the Gators' massive surge with Baker was running backs coach Jabbar Jaluk. That connection has been in place since last summer and reached another level in recent months. Coach Jaluk is a great person, a great coach, Baker said. He's been great at developing backs and everything like that. I felt great on the weekend. Me and Coach Jaluk had a great time. The one-on-one session, I learned a lot this weekend. Coach Jaluk talked about how I can be a great thing to the offense and off the field, also how he's going to push me in practice. Just a great coach, and man, the multiple day stay in Gainesville was the difference maker. However, it was that official visit and having multiple days around the program that really encapsulated Florida into serious contention. Now Baker has made it official visit by announcing his commitment. They impressed a lot this weekend, said Baker. I felt like Florida set a very high standard to every other official visit I'm going on. I'm very impressed with them. They definitely jumped up my chart a lot. I had a great time. Stay tuned to Gators Online. That's also from Keith Neighbor. And the third commitment that the Gators landed on Saturday is defensive lineman, four-star defensive lineman, Jarraylen McCoy. Jarraylen McCoy, a highly touted four-star line recruit from Tupelo, Mississippi, has committed to the Florida Gators. He chose UF over Texas and LSU. McCoy is listed at 6'6" and a half, 245 pounds. Is the number 17th defensive lineman and number 163 overall prospect nationally in the On3 industry rankings in Mississippi, which despite not having a large population, produces a lots of high-end talent annually. McCoy is the number 8 recruit. McCoy is Florida's second commitment Saturday. He followed four-star receiver Marquise Daniel. In numerous interviews with Gators Online, McCoy talked up his relationship with the Florida coaching staff. It's just being around the guys and being around players. It just feels like somewhere you can go chill, relax, without feeling like football is right around your neck, McCoy said. It's a good place with the coaches like Billy Napier, good defensive line coach Gerald Chapman, and assistant defensive line coach Jeremy Patterson, and even the players and fans, even people who don't play football, know who you are, so it's cool walking around campus. McCoy officially visited Florida on May 30th through June 1st. You can say that they took it to the next level, McCoy told Gators Online following his official visit. The main part for me, because when I went last time, it was spring ball, so the coaches were really locked in. This time, the visit for me was more about getting a connection with Coach Napier. McCoy was at one time committed to LSU. In recent months, Texas became a top contender. McCoy was at one time expected to officially visit the Longhorns on June 6th. Then he planned to be there June 13th. But that official visit never took place, and McCoy instead chose to unofficially visit the Gators this weekend. McCoy on On3 scouting report. Physically gifted defensive lineman with a huge frame and a plus athleticism at a high school underclassman, as measured in at 6 foot 6'5" and a half to 250 pounds prior to his sophomore season. Owns plus length for the position with 34.25 inches in arms. Registers as a top athlete running a 4.89 second 40-yard dash. Student sports all 22 camp lines up as a big defensive end for his high school. Physical gifts are readily apparent on Friday nights. Flashes good speed and functional movement skills. Closes to make some impressive plays. Has upside as a run defender, using his big frame to body offensive linemen still early in his development. Likely not done growing, and could see his frame maxing out at north of 300 pounds. Size, athleticism make him one of the early top defensive linemen in the 2026 cycle. That's also from Keith Neighbor. I've got a tweet from Sports Illustrated Gators reporter and friend of the channel, Cam Parker, that he tweeted out yesterday, and it made me laugh, but it's 100% true, and I'll pop up the tweet from Cam Parker. More updates to our Gators 2026 recruiting tracker on Gators Illustrated. After 2 commits joined the class today. 10 commitments, 8 recruits with predictions to choose UF. 20 plus prospects who have Florida as a finalist of their top schools. Guys, he said 2 recruits because later on he tweeted they got 3 recruits, and these are 100% facts from Cam Parker. I'll pop up the tweet and you'll see it inside the video. Also, guys, at the end of the video and in the middle of the videos, you'll see highlights from the 3 prospects that just signed with the Gators yesterday on Saturday. Leave me your thoughts down below. The Gators are hot on the recruiting trail, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Enjoy the show. At Rolling with Carlos, we bring the fire. From the diamond to the field, taking it higher. Passion for the game, yeah, you already know. So hit that play button, let's start the show. Hear the crowd go wild. Defense locking in, no time for denial. College game day, feel the energy rise. Every play, every stat, got it analyzed. Touchdowns, home runs, breaking the chains. On this channel, we bring the heat to the game. Lock in, suit up, get ready to go. You're part of the fam, now enjoy the show. Rolling with Carlos, we bring the fire. From the diamond to the field, taking it higher. Passion for the game, yeah, you already know. So hit that play button, let's start the show. The highs, the lows, the thrill of the fight. Every stat, every play, every team we know. Here for the passion, here for